I'm Rylingo, and this week I'm going to be reviewing Donkey Kong Country Returns. There has not been a Nintendo home console without a Donkey Kong on it. The Big 8 was not going to let the Wii pass him by either. Donkey is enjoying lazing around like usual when a tribe of evil creatures called the Tikis steal his banana hoard. It's down to Donkey and Diddy to show the Tiki Tak tribe the door and reclaim what is theirs. I can tell what you're thinking whilst watching this footage. It looks pretty damn good. Better than a Wii game should look. Yes, this game follows in the original Donkey Kong Country's footsteps by presenting some of the best visuals on the console. Retro Studios have been careful to keep the spirit of the old Donkey Kong Country games intact, so if you're looking for a great soundtrack, you are in luck. The sound effects are brilliant as well, and the songs will get stuck in your head. I promise they will. There is a strange lack of Kongs in this game. Other than Donkey and Diddy, Cranky is the only one to appear. Out of the animal friends, only Rambi and Squawks appear. The Tikis are cool new villains, but they just don't have the same personality as the Kremlings. Nonetheless, it doesn't harm the game too much, and the boss battles are still a lot of fun. The minecart stages still have that edge of your seat feel of the originals. The new barrel rocket stages are less impressive though. I think the best compliment that I can give it is that it feels like you're playing a Donkey Kong Country game. Retro Studios have resurrected Rare in this series. The difficulty is refreshingly tough. It's been a long time since I've played a 2D platformer with some decent difficulty. I've heard some people say it's the toughest in the series. I still think Donkey Kong Country 2 holds that crown. But Donkey Kong Country Returns has some balls. With me handing Donkey Kong Country Returns such a long list of compliments, you might be thinking, is this going to be his first 9 out of 10 on his new channel? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but Donkey Kong Country Returns makes one huge, horrific mistake. And here it is. The controls are bar none the worst in Donkey Kong history. In the past, I've complained that the waggle controls added to Mario Galaxy were unneeded and inaccurate. Donkey Kong uses waggle controls for a large range of commands. Waggling the controller is used for your dash attack, ground pounding, blowing objects, shooting, barrel punching, and several boss fights. There is a noticeable delay between your waggle and your command going off, and in a game with some decent difficulty like this one, precision is vital. Waggle controls will get you killed in this game a lot. When you're doing bad and losing several times on a level, little pigs pop up and offer to let the game play itself for you. Whilst this makes sense for such a hard game, it does make you feel like the game is rubbing your face in it, like it's reminding you of how bad you're doing. Could it not have been possible to put an on-off switch for the super guide on the menu screen? That would have just made sense. In conclusion, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a fun game and well worth buying, especially if you find it going cheap somewhere. Now, old school 2D platformer fans will really enjoy this one because of the challenge. Now, if Donkey Kong Country Returns had have had customizable controls, it would have reached the heady heights of the SNES original. As it stands, Donkey Kong Country Returns is an unlikely, surprising casualty of Nintendo's waggle obsession. I give Donkey Kong Country Returns 7.3 out of 10.